keep using that word funny. I think it doesn't mean what you think it means.
It's how clowns taste.
And I'm not even going to ask how you know how clowns taste. Ugh.
I used to have an apprenticeship in a circus. I know how clowns taste. Oh, you got clay here.
Yeah, I should. Yeah, I'll say I should have some out.
Got a couple of funny looking dogs in your backyard here.
Hmm.
Wow, cool. So they're actually like tied up to post. Nice.
Hmm.
I'm going to assume these are horses anyway, and not two of your enslaved women dressed up in a pantomime suit.
Gee, it takes 4 women to make a horse, thank you very much. 1 for the head and 1 for the ass.
Well, you can get a ponytail for them with a plug on the end of it.
I prefer 4 women, thank you very much. Alright, let's sleep.
I'm going to ask about the 4 women thing.
Sleep
Sleep real quick.
I'm in bed. I'm waiting for you.
Oh, you're not coming through the door. You're not. I left the door open for you. Oh.
I'll let him out. Ooh, he's snuggling with me for once.
Oh, that desperate to get to bed. I'll jump in with him.
That's it. I'm going back to Steam.
Oh, there was steam up here. Don't worry about that. Yeah, that's what the horses look like.
Yes, have you
Okay.
tried riding one, G?
I have not. Are both of these tamed?
They
Yep,
are.
here's a saddle if you want a
Cool.
saddle.
Yeah, I don't have any. Where did I empty all my stuff out at?
In the chest inside.
Well, Dwenden will
So?
teach you what
Okay.
you need to do.
So right click on the post there to break the lead.
With a bare hand, or?
Or we'll go ahead and right click on the horse with the saddle. So that
Well,
way you
first
can
I'm going to move the bow out of the way so that I don't end up shooting something.
Yeah. So right click on the horse with the saddle.
Okay. And then put it in his inventory.
Hmm.
Alright.
There you go. And now right click on the post where
Right
the
click
lead
on the
is.
post.
Should see it pop off on the ground. It's over there near him.
Yeah.
And then with a bare hand, just right click on him.
Right click on.
you got some-
Nice.
If you got something in your hand, you'll punch them or hurt them. So that one's pretty quick too. It looks like.
Apparently, the less hit points they have, the faster they are. The more hit points they have, the slower they are.
He just stole my horse.
He just went off with it, didn't it?
This is nice. I like this. I was kind of expecting like a Lotro horse kind of. I was expecting you had to run up and have him jump and go sailing through the air. It doesn't quite work that way, huh?
Alright,
And then
and
it's
just-
left shift.
And then
Okay.
squat and then right click without anything in your hand, and you can get your saddle back.
Oh. Ah, so you gotta squat and
Yeah, you
sneak
gotta
into it,
Yeah, that's the only way you can look at their
All right.
inventory.
just like Oblivion.
Then
It was
put
the
lead
same
back-
process in Oblivion.
Put the lead back in your hand, right click on them, and then right
Okay.
click on the post. Well, other posts, so
Other
they're
post.
not tied together. Again, as I said, I'm just trying to keep anything from
Gotcha.
being
I
glitchy,
gotcha.
so-
Yeah.
Yep, there
Yeah,
you
that's perfectly reasonable. Nice.
go.
I
Alright,
like
so
that.
everybody have a bed, I've got 2 boats.
I've got a bed and one boat.
Okay.
Let me give you the shovel back.
I've got a bed.
Thank you,
I've
sir.
got a crafting
Alright,
table. I can make a boat.
okay.
Let me get some wood first.
Oh, and I've got 51 dirt here for you, Dwenden, as well.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah.
And yes, to answer the question, y'all know at some point while I'm recording these videos, the processing, when I'm processing and editing the videos from that 4-hour long extravaganza we had,
Mm-hmm.
you know that I'm going to be marking where all those dungeons were, where we dropped all those chests, so I can go back and get my dirt out of them that I threw into the chest.
Oh, Lord. Alright, so we good to go?
Ender chest and silk touch pick. That's all you need.
Alright, we ready?
Yep. Ready?
Right. Keep up.
Oh yes, because you've got to run at full speed or something, he says.
To make it in a single day, yeah. From
Ah, well,
waking.
we didn't start off at waking anyway. We started off at nearly dinner time, lunchtime.
We should get close, and that's the first wolf I've seen in a while. I saw it yesterday.
Y'all not have beds?
I have.
I just meant we could try to make it in a full day.
Right.
Though.
Oh, it is a wolf. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Food check.
I don't need food. I'm in a bed. I mean, in a boat. Okay, we'll walk.
Now you know he hasn't got the hang of sprinting.
I was just wondering what y'all were doing. If y'all want to sprint, we'll sprint, but I just don't understand the all fire hurry to get there so damn quick. We just spent 4.5 hours wandering around the ocean. Do you think really a 10-minute walk across a desert's going to be a problem?
That's just, honestly, that's just bizarre, isn't it? You can't imagine that. If someone said to you, you just travel for about 4 hours and see nothing but water and snow, you'd say, no, you'll come across land properly at some point.
We did. That's where we saw the snow.
Ooh.
Then when someone else say your baby brother would get on the server the next day, walk 5 minutes away from his house and find horses, my reply would be, of course, that's why we hate him. And not just because he was adopted.
Ooh, loads of clay there too, don't you?
Yeah, I just saw that. Yeah, I figured you'd say cheat keys.
Well, I have this theory that he has mine and your luck added together and has stolen it.
Mm-hmm.
Because he has about enough luck for 3 people.
Yes, he does.
Whenever we can't find anything, he logs on and finds it straight away. Hello, Mr. Pig. Hello, Mr. Cow.
Into that jungle over there.
Oh, look, snow.
Well, we know where to get some now if we need it.
If I hadn't killed Frosty before, I would have done when I got home.
And I would have helped you.
Alright, so we can go ahead and get in our boats now. We're going around the jungle island.
Well, I'd like to get to the water first. I wonder if Keeb's snowman is still alive somewhere. Remember the one? Yeah, remember the snowman he built over at his house whenever Snowmen was first put in the game?
Vaguely, yeah.
And it ran around on his yard for a little while and then fell off into the ocean.
Yeah, I was swimming around in the water.
And was swimming around the water, and the last time I ever saw it, it was about 100 blocks out. Still swimming around. I wonder if somewhere on this server that snowman is still cruising around somewhere.
He's probably looking for horses.
I was gonna say, didn't you see him? I saw him on the ocean the other night.
Yeah, he's probably the one that's it. He's been on the server so long, he's frozen over half of it.
Just to leave me on here. So, from this tree here, tip of the jungle, we head pretty much straight horse direction. Horse direction. South.
Do like how they fixed the boats and all, and you don't just disappear anymore. It's cool to see y'all cruising along with the little rooster tails behind you.
Your idea of fixing the boats is a bit strange, because I think these boats are terrible. Oh, they don't steer. It's like trying to steer a Mack truck going at full speed. It's just going to go one direction no matter what.
Yeah, they definitely have made them, I guess, realistic.
Squid.
Yes, because most boats on the ocean get murdered by squid.
Yep.
That's what I've always heard.
AFK a second. I gotta go put a pacifier back in.
Okay, give one to Henry while you're at it.
You beat me to it. Did you just throw a pick off into the water?
No, I threw a shovel that's got about one use left on it.
Okay, I was just making sure you weren't accidentally tossing your fortune pick over the or something like. Oh.
Alright, I'm back. He actually, I think he spit it out on purpose and he kind of flailed a little bit and then passed back out, I think, so.
Benadryl's a wonderful thing, isn't it?
It's whiskey he's giving him.
Yeah,
He,
but I'm hella.
he ain't gonna waste good whiskey on. I'm gonna stop there. There just ain't no point going on with that joke.
You're supposed to have the whiskey after the Benadryl, G.
By the way, Dwenden, you're heading in the wrong direction,
Am
aren't
I?
you? You're going to where your camp is, yeah.
I don't know, I looked away for a second
Oh
and the
God,
mouse probably
we're
went
following the damn ranger again.
Yeah, you want to turn and head off to your right a bit now.
Yeah,
'cause,
I turned away from the squids and then when I set down the mouse it probably pointed me in the wrong direction. I don't have the map up this very second, but I'm pulling it up now.
That's alright. Follow us.
And I'm pulling the map up too.
One of the advantages of having two monitors is that I can have the map on one screen and the game on the other.
Yeah, I meant to have done that, but
We've lost him. We've lost him.
just keep coming this way.
Follow me, said the invisible man. I was so disappointed the other night at work. I made that joke and nobody got it.
Well,
I was pushing an empty wheelchair down the hall to get it out of the way. And somebody looked up and said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm taking Mr. Raines for his x-ray." And nobody knew what I was talking about.
Claude.
Yeah.
Well, you're probably one of the older ones on your board. Brendan's going to hit an island over there.
Nope, I'm going next to it.
Speaking of hitting an
Let's go to
island,
this, yeah, let's go to this little island and sleep though, because there's no mobs on it.
let's go to this little island and sleep. We're miles away from that little island.
I have no idea where you even are, bro.
He's miles away over that way. We can go to this little island here with reeds on G.
Alright.
I kept going straight next to you.
I thought that was a creeper. Good.
No, you didn't. We weren't going straight. We was heading over to where your bed is on the island.
I thought y'all were kind of funny.
We haven't been straight for a long time.
No, give it up.
Saying, I thought y'all were funny.
I'm giving up straight for Lent.
It's not my broken boat. It is my broken boat. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Am I getting closer to y'all?
Nope. You're about to hit the mainland.
Yeah, I know.
In bed.
Yep. You need to. Well,
Yeah, I'm about to jump.
we're on a tiny little island in the bay, but yeah, we're in bed. So as soon as you can get in bed, you're safe.
Fine. Bed.
Oh, and Dwenden, guess what? I was wondering about the hive and killing mobs at the hive. But do you know what's in the game now?
What?
Think of something new. A new mob they've added that could be at the hive.
Zombie pigmen.
Baby zombies.
Oh god, I didn't even think about that. Oh, I see y'all.
Yep.
Did not think about that.
None of us did.
Luckily, it seems that they must be just over a block tall because they can't get out from underneath it, or they haven't done yet.
Gotcha.
And also, when I'm hitting zombies, they don't summon in a horde either, so...
Well, they're not supposed to, but that seems to be a glitch that people are running into. Because I was looking on the forums to see if there was any complaints about, minecarts and not being able to break them while you're riding. And the biggest complaint that I saw was people complaining about the zombie hordes. and they said that there seems to be a bug. The zombie hordes they're supposed to still be they're supposed to still work under the light rules. Whoops. My rubber banded right into the coast then. They're still supposed to work under the light rules, so that if you're sitting there fighting a zombie and you're in broad daylight or the place is lit up with torches or whatever, they're not supposed to spawn them in the lit areas. But they said that it appears to be a bug because people are saying they're spawning right next to them and that sort of thing. And even in broad daylight, the guy said I was fighting one and said zombies were spawning in broad daylight and burning, but were still coming over and getting a hit in on me before they died. So they think they're a little bugged right now.
It's the other side of this forest, your encampment.
Yep, that's correct.
Well, I thought they were supposed to. I thought that was how it was supposed to work. That the horde could come anywhere.
Well, they could, but not the horde as in the village horde, but the new thing right,
yeah,
where zombies will spawn others. According to what they're saying on the message board, the way they're supposed to work is if you are in a darkened area. That way, it looks like the zombies are coming out of the dark. It's like zombies that you can't see, and they're supposed to spawn a distance away from you in dark areas, so that it looks like they're coming out of the dark corners and stuff, where you just can't see them. But yeah, people are saying that they're like spawning in right next to them and in broad daylight and in lit up areas. So it looks like the code might be a little off.
So this one's actually a little different. It's tan with spots on it.
Wow.
Yep.
And
This is cool. I'm glad you found these.
These two are what they call sooty markings, where it's like just like a black dappled patch all down the back.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I see that now. Yeah. And we may want to look around some before we start taking them back, because 5 of them were on top. Okay, so this gray one's the same as that other gray one.
Yeah.
5 of these were up top. 1 of them was down here, like just down here near the water.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one was like down over here, like near those pumpkins almost. Like that's how far it had wandered once it spawned this chunk in. So I said I don't know if we'd want to take a look around or just go ahead, and I think this is all of the plain area on this little area, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Because then it goes into desert and whatever else, jungle down there, I think.
And you can't ride horses through water, can you? You can through one. Well, you can ride them through 2 in
2D.
theory, but
Yeah, 2D.
they'll drown in 2.
Yeah, 3D. Well, you can swim them in 2. Like you can actually press the space bar and they'll float up to the surface. But anything deeper than that, they won't. I don't think. Yeah, I know they won't anything deeper than that. But yeah, I didn't realize they would drown in 2. God, I didn't
I would
see
think
that.
so.
Yeah, I would think so. Everything else drowns in too, so.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I figured they would float, or you could make them float. See anything out that way, G?
I don't see anything out across the desert here.
Just double
Nope.
check. I think this is a sheep. Yeah, it's a sheep. Okay. Alright, then yeah, we'll go
And
ahead
I
and
don't know what kind of sounds they make. I'm assuming whinnying or neighing, but I'm not
They do.
hearing anything.
And they make kind of a...
I need to
Clonk,
turn
clonk.
my sound effects
Yeah.
up.
They make that sort of snorting noise, that that sort of thing.
How'd that go
Kinda,
again, Mindfiend?
Fun?
How'd that go again?
I'm not telling you.
Oh. Dang it.
the same sounds Henry was making the other day.
Pretty much.
Same sounds I usually make when I'm half asleep.
Alright, food check.
So is this a case of you want to lead them on the leashes and we'll protect you in case anything spawns?
Yeah, I
Or-
don't see anything out this way.
Or we can stay here until it's nighttime and then basically, each of us take a couple. So again, that way if something happens, I don't want them glitching into each other.
Mhm.
I've led 2, but I haven't led more than 2. I know it's possible and doable. But
And what are we planning on doing?
we're taking them back towards the house.
We got a big old ocean. How are we gonna...
You
Swim
swim 'em.
them
How
across.
do you think I got those 2 over there?
I had no idea. I didn't know if you built a portal over here or what. So,
Nope, I don't have a portal.
so you can swim them, but you can't ride them.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
if they're on a lead.
They'll be okay.
I pressed backwards with them on a lead and held down spacebar and just swam like that the entire way back.
I suppose it's just the same as if you had some wheat and was leading cows or something.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty.
So I've got a couple of leads, and
Okay, because
I
yeah,
brought 2.
I don't have any.
I've got 10.
Righty. Do you have any aluminum?
Some 4. There's 4 of them for you. Yep. Just in case, I've had one like break, quote unquote break, meaning that you could pick it back up. You just kind of got out of range of one of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't had one actually snap where you couldn't retrieve it yet. So that's the reason I brought so many, just in case.
Okay.
So are there about 7 blocks the range? I think is a lead, is it? Something like that.
I think something like that. That's the reason I left that one fence post in case I needed to tie one up. So
Okay.
yeah. Said I guess we can walk them to the shore and then tie them up and then sleep, and then we can go from there if y'all want to.